I'm gonna show you the best guns and the worst guns. Starting off with this most worst gun inside the game. I'm rating these on my experiences. Next comes the P2020. And I may say today this is gonna be a very short video, and this is going to be my first video, so if I'm doing bad, please tell me what I can do something better. And if you wish to play with me on console, PS4, please leave a like and share your experiences with other people and bring some other communities into my channel. I really want to go big and do this 24/7. Play with fans, maybe set up some sort of way to calculate all the people and figure out a way to pick people and play for a certain amount of time, and then pick more people and play for a certain amount of time, depending on if you guys want that. Next to the guns, though, is the P2020. This gun may shoot fast, but you can't choose this over this, the alternator. The alternator, everybody picks up in the beginning of the game and thinks that they can destroy teams with it. But little do they know that this RE45 is actually better than that alternator. Even though it does less damage, the overall DPS of this gun is better than it. Next would have to be the G7 Scout, and let's go with the Wingman. The Wingman may have a pack of a punch, alright, but in my experience, unless if you're really good with it and have a lot of experience with it, and know how to follow through with the shots, you're most likely not going to have as much shot at it than the G7 Scout. G7 Scout is actually one of the best guns rated by me. I think that this gun is great if you pair it with certain other guns that I'm going to later get to, like the R301. Actually, a lot of people choose the R301. But if you have more skill, you can choose the R99. The R99 is the best gun in this game right now. As of May 30th, this is the best gun. It has a DPS over 200, so that means if you're up close to him, where there is no fall-off range, and you hit every single shot, which is not that hard, hit every single shot. You can even shoot farther away. It's just harder to control. But if you get the handling down, you can do more damage with this gun than any other gun. Next, I want to talk about the Havoc. The Havoc, in my opinion, is one step below the R99. If you have the turbocharger for this thing, there's nothing stopping you from winning games. Next, I would have to say the Devotion, below the R99. Because this gun has such a high fire rate, I don't think anything else can ever really overcome this gun if it has the turbocharger. Next, I want to talk about actual sniper rifles. Excluding the G7, this would have to be the next most precision long-range sniping rifle. Because it deals 49 damage per shot, and you can hit decent damage farther range away. With the precision choke, that gun is a go-to. Next, I want to talk to you about the Hemlock. Hemlock is an underrated gun, but if you hit a headshot along with a body shot, or even two headshots, it can do some damage faster than any other gun. So if you want to use a good gun, choose the Hemlock and shoot straight for the middle of their chest. And if you shoot for the middle of their chest, 99% of the time, you're going to hit. 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 99% of Most of the time, if you're farther away, you'll get a headshot out of it. Watch. Well, that one didn't. Maybe aim for their neck. You'll get a headshot out of it. Just a bigger area. So instead of aiming for just their little head, you can aim for like down a little bit more. And just push up a little bit. But one gun people underestimate is this gun. This gun actually has really high DPS, and not a lot of people use it. But in single fire mode, it's actually worse. But just like the R301, it can become useful at longer ranges when you want to just take a couple shots and not waste bullets. Next, the longbow. Underneath the triple take, the recent buff made this gun's fire rate a lot faster. With dealing 55 damage, you can easily knock someone, even with a purple armor, especially since you have time to recover from each shot and get more accuracy with each shot. Next, the Spitfire. I would rate this gun underneath the Devotion, only because of its recent buff only hitting 18 and not 20. Headshots do 36. If you can get a couple headshots off with this gun, with its fire rate, a knockdown could be just as simple as that quick. If you can aim for their heads. So this gun is the best gun if you're good with headshots. Next, we'll move on to the shotguns. Mozambique is the worst. Everybody knows that. The Peacekeeper people will choose the Peacekeeper over the EVA 8. But the EVA 8 actually has some damage at decent range. With a higher DPS than the Peacekeeper and less spread, you can actually get some damage done with the EVA 8 over this Peacekeeper. Everybody knows about the two best guns. I'm not going to talk about them because they already know what they are. My next video is going to be on where to land, why to land there, when to choose guns out of boxes, and specific things I learned to fight better, and skills. I'm not going to go that far. But if I get enough views on this video and my next upload, I'll teach you guys on how I play and how I get kills, and that will ultimately be better. But the number one rule you want is to run with a team. Don't go with randoms. You're always going to be placed against an uneven. So if you can, use any ability possible. Now at this moment, I want to talk to you about a specific app to help you find people. It's an LFG app, looking for group. So this is just a simple looking for players to play with, nothing more. And it's called Moot, M-O-O-T. You can find this on the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. This app has many games you can sign up for, pin, and ask for teammates or other people to join on certain circumstances. So if you say, I need people who are level 89 and up, or have 50 wins or more, or have just people that are just chill, or younger people, you can ask that and people will join. And they simply just send you a friend request, you accept, and then you join the game. They have many games, including Call of Duty, Fortnite, Apex, Destiny, a bunch more. And they have something called moot coins. And you earn moot coins doing certain tasks within the app. And I think once a month or once every other couple months, they have a drawing or a special prize that you can use your moot coins or make a meme or a post and get likes or comments and earn a chance to win prizes, which with only having so many people on, I'm very surprised that they're able to do this. Now, I want to bring your attention to it just because the app is set up absolutely perfect. Like, I've tried to go on LFGs on the internet, and they're just not as good. Not compared. Like, this is compared to, I don't even know. This is the best thing I could ever say, and I'm so sad that it's underrated. And I just wish that if you were to do one thing from this, is just take a look at that app. It should be purple and it's called Moot, and you won't regret it if you do it. That is it for today, and if I get enough views on this video, there will be another upload.